Oki, itamix kanatani. Nisto a gok, bites a saxina. Kazikana xamatsim buan existikoi. Oki, tsakitanik gu.
Ni stu ni daniko Betsy Vita. Ni stu tsaki daniko.
Ni stu ni daniko Sally Spoppy. Ni stu tsaki daniko.
Okei, ni stoni taniko, Jarvisini.
Hanya!
Okay, Nick Sokoax, I'm happy to see you all again, and I've been so excited to hear about your babies, Betsy. Has it happened? Did your eggs hatch?
This is one tired Vita you're looking at, Jarvis. But I'm happy to announce I have 2 beautiful chicks back at home in my nest. They are eating and growing and eating and growing and eating and growing, and well, you get it. It's not easy being a mama, Vita, but I'm doing my best.
Ikakima. You've been really working hard at our last month's value. I hope all our friends out there watching have been working on our value, Igakima, to keep working hard. How about you, Sally? What have you been up to? How have you been practicing Igakima?
You know what I've been trying hard to do? You want to know what I have to practice Ikakimat for now? Remember last month? It was Sa'an, all those ducks. Now I can hardly sleep because of all this singing.
Singing? Who's singing?
Matsi kapisa, frog. All anyone can hear down in the pond is them singing and croaking away. It's like they're trying to take over the place with their constant crooning and croaking around. I don't even know why they're doing it. Here, listen. If you listen carefully, we can hear it. Shh, quiet, listen. You hear it? You hear it. All night long. Who are they calling for? And why won't someone answer?
Oh, Sally, I think he is looking for a sheep.
I think you're right, Betsy. Let's ask our good friend Bidesi Sexinum once again to help us understand what is happening around us in nature that describes this lunar month called Matsigapisa Kitsu. Friends, help me to say Oki Bidesi Sexinum.
Oki bidesi saksinam.
Yes, this calendar month we call Matsi Kapisa Kisum. Of course, it's 2 words. The animal is the Matsi Kapisa, the frog. Gumiki Sum, of course, is our moon. We combine them together to create Matsi Kapisa Kisum. And of course, that is a strong indicator. The frogs are going to be waking up in their ponds, and they're going to be singing. They're going to be singing, and they're going to be singing. But that is a strong indicator that there's warmer weather out there. The ponds and the rivers are all melting and that. But also, too, and that it's a strong indicator, too, for certain individuals that are ceremonialists and that. Those noises that the frogs make and that, they sort of prepare their ceremonialists and that to start getting ready for the coming days that they're going to be performing their ceremonies. Of course, the Pita and Sally here, they had to share the ponds with the animal that came last month, Saekisu. And this is just another indicator that, there's warmer weather out there. Some of our migrating birds are back. The robins and the nipomakis, they're all coming back. One of my favorite birds, Sokisimstan, the meadowlark. I've yet to hear him, but he's going to be coming. Hey, Sugapi.
So what we're saying here is that Matsikapisa, that loudmouth frogs are here to stay?
So you better work hard to get along with them, along with the ducks.
Sounds like it's a party down in the pond. Maybe if Mr. Vita can take over the nest for a while, I could fly in and check it out.
It's a circus down there.
It can definitely get chaotic down there. It can even get a little dangerous sometimes when animals start competing for food or territory. You gotta be careful, especially with all the new babies being born too.
Springtime is the best time for all the new babies joining their clans, but you're so right, Jarvis. It can be scary out there too. This is the time when our babies need the most protection, and I know I'll fight and peck and claw anyone that tries to come near my baby Vitas.
Yeah, no one better mess with Betsy's babies. That new mama instinct makes her even more deadly and scary.
Means you're a good mama, Betsy Beta. You do a great job protecting those baby Betas of yours and being super aware of your environment and if there are any threats around.
Thanks, Jarvis. I try hard. Igakima, right?
That's right, Betsy. Igakima.
Hey, this reminds me of another really good Blackfoot value for us to learn about. It's called gakyusin, which means paying attention to what's going on around us.
That's right, Sally. Gakyusin. There are lots of old stories that teach about gakyusin. It was a super important value for all our children to learn thousands of years ago, and it's still just as important a lesson to teach our children.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep. Let's ask our good friend Bidesi Saksinam once again to help us learn more about the Blackfoot value of gakyusin.
Kasi much po. The value of gagyusin. Let's go back to the days of the buffalo. Now we understand Matsi Kapisa is the month, right? And there's going to be some new animals. There's going to be new betas, babies, and so forth. Gagyusin is that we need to be aware when we're hunting that we are not disturbing the females. We are not disturbing, the fabric of newborns, and those species are going to continue. So that we're not bothering Okakyusatub, so those animals can, replenish all the time with the females. But also the environment, and that is, there's going to be more daylight, right? The Matsi Kapisa indicates there's warmer weather. We're moving away from our wintering grounds in the valleys and that. Now we're moving up into the prairies, right? Gakyus. We're always aware of our environment and that. The frog indicates also that there's certain ceremonies that are going to be happening soon. So those bundle owners or those people who are ceremonialists are going to be preparing because the frogs are singing that, right? In today's Gakyusin, children need to be aware of their environment, whether it be in the cities, you need to be very aware that, you're crossing at the sidewalks. If you see certain bells and that's an indicator of certain movement in your schools. All Gakyusatub of the people that are in your immediate environment, right? You see a stranger, you see the teacher, you need to distinguish between the two, right? All Gakyus, always using your eyes and our ears and that. It's too bad that you gave us two of these because we need these more than we do this sometimes. And yeah.
So Betsy, you are always welcome down to the pond party, but it's good to know what kind of frog frenzy you'll be flying into, And also, being away from your own nest and making sure your baby betas are okay.
You're right, Sally. My number one job is being the best mama to those babies of mine. And so I think I'll continue to stay close and gagyusin to my nest, and maybe in a few more weeks when the babies don't need quite as much care and protection from their mama, I'll come down and visit the party pond. But until then, this Beta better get back to her babies.
You are a good mama, Betsy Beta.
Thanks, Sally.
And thank you so much, Bidesi Saksinam, for your wisdom once again in teaching us about gagyusin. As the weather gets warmer and we're all spending a lot more time outdoors, it's so important for all of us to remember gagyusin. Be aware of what's going on around us and help keep an eye out for each other as well.
Stay tuned for next month's meaning and value, and make sure to get outside and enjoy the beautiful Moto spring weather.
Kek tamatsu no poa. Hey.